Hi, I'm Annie. Welcome to a 15-minute yoga flow where we focus on being present, trying to think about the here and now, the four corners of the mat, really setting yourself up in this space to practice a little bit of mindfulness in a quick flow. So, if you're ready to join me for that, find a comfortable spot where you can have a little bit of space around you. You can lift a leg forward and back, and you've got room to move. When you're ready for that, take your knees as wide as either your mat or a little bit wider than your hips if you don't have a mat, and you'll settle into a child's pose. So knees wide, toes touch, arms reach forward. See if you can take a connection with your forehead down to either your mat, your ground. Maybe you've got a sweatshirt or towel underneath. When you feel that positioning, where your arms are reaching forward, your hips are traveling back, your forehead has a connection to something. See if you can go inside here for a moment. Find yourself in the presence. These four corners on this mat, or this area just around your body for 15 minutes, is the here and now, the present. If that becomes difficult to bring your mind back to the here and now, think about what you can do to set yourself up for mindfulness. Is there something you can promise yourself you'll attend to later? Can you let any of the thoughts that aren't going to serve you for at least 15 minutes float away, knowing that you can bring them back whenever you need? If you've got an intention or something that you want to focus on, maybe it's presence. Maybe that word for you is instead enjoying the journey. Maybe that's here and now. Maybe that's be here. If it's a mantra, a phrase, an intention, a thought, take that one word, 3 words, sentence, whatever it is, and imagine it's physically between your eyebrows, your third eye center, with that connection with your forehead on something. See if you can rock side to side to cement physically that intention, that feeling, that presence, that mindfulness. Promise yourself that you'll be here for 15 minutes in the present moment on these four corners of the mat, and that whatever happens, whenever your mind wanders, you'll come back to your breath without any ego, without any judgment. It happens. The more you practice coming back to the here and now, the more you'll get out of your mindfulness. When you are ready, start to slowly come up into tabletop. Your eyes might still be closed. Your gaze might still be a little hazy, with your hands relatively under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, inhale and look up. Exhale, drop your head around and hollow out. And then you'll just keep doing that, following your breath. Whenever we can follow the breath in yoga, not only does it help us physically, but it really helps us mindfully, mentally, emotionally to stay in the presence. So instead of following a random pace or a rhythm of music or an instructor, you're following the guidance of your own body, your own breath. On the inhale, we often think open, fill up. On the exhale, it's often when we're rounding, we're hollowing, we're going inside. Do that a couple more times. Feeling that mobility in your spine. And then, without that big range of motion, you're going to start to decrease ever so slightly. So go like an inch smaller on each your cat-cow, and then an inch smaller on each your cat, your cow, and then an inch smaller. Keep doing that until it feels like you're barely moving. It's maybe a quarter of an inch or less that you're moving in your cat, your cow. When it feels like you can't move anymore, you're in your neutral spine. You made it. That's where you'll stay in the here and now with your upper body, with your lower body, with your core. With that neutral spine in place, take your right arm up to the ceiling, sweep it high, circle out that wrist a little bit. Take one more inhale as you reach up. On your exhale, thread that right arm underneath the left. Come to the right ear, right shoulder, and then you can do whatever you want with that left arm. It might stay boxed as it is. It might reach forward. It might even wrap behind you, half or all the way. As you lean a little bit to the right, see if you can experiment
with being here and now, your exhales are traveling physically, mentally, to your upper right back, your upper shoulder on that right side, and relieving any tension that might be hiding there. As you take one more inhale, fill up with air. On the exhale, sink a little deeper into that stretch. Next inhale, you'll unravel, unwind, come back to center, and just take a second, a breath or two, to notice the difference between the sides before attempting to even it out. Left arm goes up to the ceiling, big inhale as you circle out that wrist. One more breath in as you reach a little higher. On your exhale, thread that left arm underneath the right and settle in nice and slowly. Take your time. Right palm stays. It reaches forward. It wraps behind you. Whatever is calling to you, whatever feels like it would be the best for your body right here, right now, is your gut instinct, is the right choice. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, see if you can settle in a little bit deeper, whatever that means. Maybe it's a little shift of your weight. Maybe it's the intention or the breath going to that shoulder. And then you'll slowly start to unravel and unwind, come right back to tabletop. All right, one more thing in tabletop. With that strong base, that neutral spine, length through your neck, you'll take the right fingertips to the right, the left fingertips to the left, the right fingertips to face you, the left fingertips to face you, and then you'll reverse out of that. Fingertips to the side, fingertips forward. Do that one more time through that whole cycle. It's a really nice stretch on the wrists, especially as prep for downward facing dog or any other positions or poses or shapes that add a lot to the wrists. Okay, from there, your hands under your shoulders, walk them one palm print forward. Spread out the fingers, curl your toes. Stay here and now. So instead of popping right up to downward facing dog, take your time. Lift your knees an inch. Lift them another inch. Lift them another inch. Your hips are going really high. Don't focus so much on the straightness of the legs as the height of your hips. If you get so high with the hips that you've got length of your spine and you can't straighten your legs, that's okay. It's much better than straightening your legs and making your down dog more shallow. So hips high, legs straight as they need to go. And in that first down dog, it might feel good to add a little movement, to pedal it out a little bit, to bend the knees side to side, to press the heels down one at a time. Take some big breaths in. Your upper body is stabilizing you here. So turn your biceps forward, kind of like corkscrewing the palms into the mat. On your next inhale, roll forward to your plank, top of your push-up. Exhale, gently drop to your knees, all the way down to your chest. Uncurl your toes, slide your hands a little forward, a little wide. Press up either a little or a lot to your first cobra. Drop your shoulders, maybe lift your gaze. Inhale, be present. Exhale, let something go. If there's anything you're holding on to that's setting you back from being here and now, can you acknowledge it and then just say goodbye? Lower all the way back down. Curl your toes. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. All right, with your left foot planted, rooted to the middle of the mat, slide your right foot forward. Gently drop that left knee. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, palms come down, surrounding that front foot. Lift the back knee. Step it forward. Forward fold. Let your head and neck hang. Let your arms be heavy. Shake your head yes. Shake it no. And on yes. The more you can hang out here and release, the more stress and tension that you'll take out of that low back. So imagine perhaps that anything that might be circling in your head, anything that might be allowing you to escape from the here and now, or might be bogging you down, is pouring out of the crown of your head. It's absorbing into the mat. It'll be here whenever you want it. But for now, it's out of your head, out of your mind, out of your sight, out of your body. On an inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to the mat or maybe to your shins. Exhale, refold, bend your knees, slowly roll up. Be curious in every step along the way. Be present for the journey. See how that feels.
When you're all the way to standing, inhale, high mountain. Sweep the arms up, fill up with air. Big stretch, big yawn, maybe even legging back ever so slightly. On your exhale, forward fold. Enjoy the journey every inch of the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Right foot back, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, slow roll to plank. Exhale, drop to the knees, chin, chest. Slide your hands just a little forward, a little wide. Press up to your cobra, a little or a lot. And then exhale, fully release back down. We'll do that same thing on the other side, starting in downward facing dog. Right foot plants, left foot slides forward. Drop the right knee, uncurl the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms come down. Lift the back knee, hop it forward, forward fold. Now notice the difference. Be present in your body right here, right now. Does this forward fold feel different than that first one? Even asking yourself that simple question brings you to the here and now to notice what's happening right here on these four corners of the mat. Inhale as your halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Feel the soles of your feet ground into the earth as you bend your knees and slowly come upright. Let that feeling of the present moment fill you up as you inhale, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, slow roll to plank. Exhale, drop knees, chin, chest. Slide your hands a little forward, a little wide. Cobra pose. Fill up with air, with presence, with mindfulness. Exhale, refold. Press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. From here, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Take a giant step forward with that right foot, or maybe it's a couple steps. Maybe that right hand helps you there. Once you're into your low lunge, back knee up or set it down. Right arm comes up to the ceiling for a twist. Now, balance requires a lot of mindfulness, a lot of presence. Sometimes when we fall out of balance, it's because we're not focused on what's happening right here, right now. So see if you can do that. Start to lift onto the left fingertips. Hover those left fingertips. Come up to a crescent twist. Stay here. Stay right now. Take a big breath in. Sink a little lower. On your exhale, take your arms up to the ceiling and fill up with air on an inhale. On your exhale, right hand comes down 6 inches in front of the right toes as your left arm and left leg come up to the ceiling. Now, maybe that left leg lifts a couple inches. Maybe the left hand stays on the hip instead, or maybe you can lift it a little higher, but stay here right now in the present moment. Imagine yourself sending all of your energy into this balance. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, the left foot steps back, both hands come down. You're right back to that low lunge. One more thing here, left palm to the middle of your mat. Take the right foot, either stack it onto the left, stagger it in front, or send that bottom knee down. Your choice of your side plank. You're here for a big inhale. On your exhale, pivot to downward facing dog. However you get there is the right way. Inhale, slow roll to plank. Go either all the way down to your mat or stop halfway in a hover. Inhale, you're either back to cobra with thighs on your mat or upward facing dog with thighs off. Curl the toes, hips high, down dog. All right, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step, slide, drag that foot forward to your low lunge. Come up onto fingertips first, and then lift the left arm up for your low lunge twist. Find that rooted, grounded sensation. Find your presence, find your balance. Come up right to your crescent twist. On your next inhale, take your arms up to the ceiling for crescent. On your exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, 6 inches in front of those left toes. Right arm, right leg lift up. Now, if you've got some props, you've got a block that might help you add a little height underneath the left palm. If this is feeling extra wobbly, what is going to bring you a little bit more balance, a little bit more presence? Take an inhale. On your exhale, right foot steps back, low lunge, right palm plants, left foot comes back for your side plank. To stack, to stagger, or right knee down. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll to plank. Exhale, lower half or all the way. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale here in your last down dog. On your exhale, drop to the knees. Send your legs to either side and take a seat. All right, with your legs in front of you, bend your knees. Flex your feet. Zip those legs together. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, dive forward. Grab your ankles or grab your toes. And then, if this feels good, stay here. If you want a little bit more, you're going to start to slide the heels forward. Maybe they go a little bit. Maybe they go a lot. Maybe your legs go straight. Maybe they don't. Grabbing either lightly behind the ankles, your calves, your toes, wherever makes best sense. Keeping a little length through the spine. Drop your chin to your chest and go inside here for a sec. Tell yourself something really positive, really nice, really kind. A big internal self-hug for showing up in exactly the right way that made sense for you today. Take one more big inhale. On your exhale, come on up to seated. Cross your ankles. 2 final big deep breaths just to close it out in the present moment. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. At the top, fill up your lungs, open your mouth. Exhale, sigh everything out. Last big inhale, gather up all that amazing energy you just created in 15 minutes on your mat. Capture it between your palms and seal it all in by drawing down to your heart. Thank you for joining me. It was a pleasure to have you. Hopefully this helped you stay a little bit more in the present moment, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.